So the first question is, how has social media influenced the way people communicate? Well, I believe that social media have a lot of impact on the way that people are now connect with each other. First of all, social media had made communication more convenient and faster. Instead of meet face to face or like, yeah, instead of have to meet face to face or talk with each other through mails. Now we can just text or call each other through social media, which is much more convenient and faster for people to communicate each other. And is also like the fastest way to connect with each other, so it could be more convenient and more useful when we have a emergency situation that we need to communicate with each other right away, need to contact with each other right away. Social media would be a perfect choice for this. And yeah, but actually social media made people to rely on it. So now people are more tend to talk through their device instead of meeting face to face, because they consider the convenient of it. And yeah, that is how social media now impact on the way that we are communicating. Do you think social media has a positive or negative effect on people's social lives? Well, from my perspective, I believe that social media bring both positive and negative impact on people's life. First of all, let's talk about the positive side. Social media bring us more convenient and help us to catch up with the news of our friends and family more easier without need to meet them physically, and or connect with each other more easier. So like we can see and we can watch what our friends and family are doing by their update on their social media without need to talk directly to them to ask it. So it'd be more convenient, and our daily life could be shared more frequently with each other. So that's the good point. But on the other hand, social media also have some negative effect on people's, because people are too rely on the convenience of social medias, and some people are just engrossed in it, and they create their own word in the social media, and they starting to forget about the real life. And that was really bad consequences of social media. It made people less communicate less with each other, and that will lead to lack of physical connection, which could lead to a lot of mental disease and mental illness, actually, like depressed or like self-isolated, something like that. So yeah. How has the role of family changed in modern society? Oh my god. Oh wow. So this is a really tough question, and I think I've never think about this before. I think that like in the past, family play and like an important role. Even now, family still play an important role in people's life. But like in the past, family usually be like family usually account for like a lot of things in our life. Like they involved in a lot of things in people's life, like married yeah, marriage, or yeah, like occupation, marriage, even children or partners, everything that like important in our life, our family need to be involved. And that was pretty like a stereotype in the past, but nowadays when the like the independence are or like more popular among people, and people are start to think outside of the box. They are more independent on choosing their life than in the past, and they're not to rely on their family anymore. And family are now just like just family, and they do not involve too much on younger people own lives. And now like younger people could have all the right to choose their own occupation, marriage, or partners without need the approval of their family. Of course, there are some areas or some place in the world that still stick with the stereotype in the past, and they still prioritize the family roles in people's important things in life, like choices or decides. But like it are changing right now, and I think it's become a really better way. Okay. How do you think the concept of marriage will change in the future? Wow, this is a really interesting question, but it's really tricky too. I think it's pretty hard to have a clear-cut answer for this, but from where I stand, I think that in the future, the concept of marriage will be more out of the box. Like nowadays, people seeing marriage as a really important things in humans' life, and we cannot live without married to someone. And they tend to foster people to marry as soon as possible, especially in some in Asia country. They are really likely to foster their children to marry in such a young age. But I believe that in the future this concept will be changed completely. Because now people have their own right to choose their marriage, and they are not being tied to the old stereotype anymore. Even if their family the family is have the stereotype, they could still break the rules, and they could just live as they wanted. Yeah, as what they want, I mean. So I think in the future, people will have more right to choose when they will marry, and even some people will live without marrying, like no marriage lifestyle, and that was totally fine because it's their life, their choice. So yeah, that's how the concept of marriage that could change in the future, I think. How has the nature of jobs changed due to advance in technology? Oh yeah, so in today, yeah, like in this digital era, like technology development impact on a lot of aspects in humans' life, especially in our jobs and occupation. So from the past, there is only one way to go to work. Is like you wake up and go to the office and do the work and then get home. But nowadays with the technology enhancement, we can totally work at home. Like remote working are now become a really popular way of working too. So people can break the geographical border by using technology development to work from like a distant, like different places in all over the world. For example, Camly is a app, is an app that for people to practice their speaking with foreigners to develop their English skills. And most of the teachers that they active on the Cambly platforms, they're working remotely, and they're totally fine with that, and they still got their salaries without need to go to any office. They can work at home, or even when they go travel, or if they're not like go travel or anywhere, they can work everywhere. So that is a really convenient way that technology could bring to our jobs markets right now.